everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm just sitting here listening to the rain before I have to go off to work in a bit. So I thought, why not do a video? It's a beautiful sound just listening to the rain. We needed it, and you know what? For September, I'll gladly take it. Anyways, I'm just taking some moments to myself. I like when I get to do this. Before I have to go to work in the hustle and bustle of people, because I get too peopled out after a while. So just having some alone time makes me quite happy. Then I'm not dealing with everybody, and I can just focus on myself afterwards. And of course my dog. I see that she's getting a lot of people watching her on the videos, and it's really great. It's nice to see that people are appreciating my dog. She's older, but she's a lot of fun. She still has her puppy ways. Sometimes I can go and play with her, and another time she just wants to be left alone. So it just depends on her mood and how she feels. But I'm fine with that. I just appreciate having her around, and I just live by each moment, day by day. And her vet says that she's pretty healthy for her age, and he says that she's doing pretty good for her age. Other than arthritis in her back leg and thyroid, she's doing really good for her age. So I appreciate that. It's one of the things I truly appreciate. But so anyways, and I'm still trying to come around to what to say. I'm an introvert, so it's not easy for me to come on here and try to talk to you guys, but I'm still trying to work it out. You can probably tell by the way I talk that I'm not like outgoing and talkative like other people. It's because I'm an introvert, so I like to be alone. I like just being away from people, and I can socialize with people for a short time, but other than that, no. I have to get away. I have to have my own time. I like to just be alone, especially when I'm outdoors. I just like to listen to the sounds of nature and just be able to enjoy stuff, and just that's how it is with me. People probably think it's unusual that with an introvert that they don't want to be around people all the time, but that's how I feel sometimes. I don't want to be around people all the time because sometimes people can be overboard, and the stress and anxiety can get too much if when people are going overboard. So and when it's a lot, I noticed that with society, a lot of people are where they can drive you nuts for no reason at all, and you just try to breathe it all in and just relax and just try to focus on other things, and not worry about like the way they're acting, and so I enjoy the peace and quiet. I enjoy, I've always been like this. I've always been an introvert, even in school. I had very few friends because I didn't want to be around people all the time. A lot of people didn't understand that. They thought I was like, well, they thought they thought that maybe I wasn't friendly or anything like that. I am friendly when I want to be. I try to be friendly all the time, but it's just, I don't want to be around everybody all the time. I don't want to be around society. It just gets to be a little too much sometimes. So when I get to spend some alone time by myself, or right now with my dog, she's sleeping right now, so when I get to spend a little time, I feel better. I feel at peace. I feel comfort. I feel like I'm just in my own little space, and it's my comfort zone, and that's what I enjoy. I enjoy my comfort zone. I don't enjoy being out among people that are just gonna bug you and want and everything else. I like my comfort zone, and when I'm by myself, I enjoy it because it's my comfort zone. It's my space. It's my time to be able to just take it easy and just be able to take it all in. Just be able to enjoy the peace and quiet, and not having to deal with anybody, not having to the stress and buff of society. COVID, I was fine with it because I mean, it's like I've seen on a lot of the introvert groups I'm in, that everybody that was an introvert loved the fact that with COVID, they could handle it because we trained all our lives for it, right? So we can handle the hustle and bustle of, having to do the lockdown and everything because we're used to it. I mean, it's fine, but for others, they went nuts. But for me, you know, I can handle it. I was fine with it. I was like, I would go to work and people afterwards, and people would say, like, how much they hated it, and I was like, I'm fine with it, and they would just look at me like, what are you talking about? But I was fine with it all along. I mean, I didn't like it. It's the fact that people are getting sick. I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't like that at all. But it's just the lockdown, like just having the peace, just seeing everything like come into place where there wasn't the hustle and bustle, and that everything had a chance to heal, and I like that part. That part of it I did. I didn't like the part of people being sick and dying. I'm not that type of person. I don't like that kind of stuff. But to see like this is the way the world's had a chance to heal, that's the part I liked. And because I'm an introvert, I trained for that. So that's how I got through 2020 and 2021. Is because I pretty much trained for it all my life. So where others went nuts, I could live. I was out walking nature when I could, walking out in the nature. I was out walking by the creeks. I was walking with my dog, and just listening to the birds and just seeing like the squirrels and stuff and jackrabbits. And I like that. It was just so peaceful. And to others, it's like, it drives, they go nuts, but not me. So that's kind of like what being an introvert is about, We can handle the alone time. We can handle the, just when everybody else needs to have everybody else in their lives, we don't always need that. And so that's the life of an introvert. And that's what I'm trying to show on my channel is that, introverts are not bad people. We like our alone time. We like our quiet time. We like just being able to do our own thing without society pushing us into like what they expect. And so that's what I wanted to show a little bit on my channel is about that. So anyways, you guys, I guess I'm making it too long. So I just wanted to talk about that. So I will let you guys go. And thank you for joining my channel, guys. Lots of love and light.